Something happened to that boat. It's on fire.
Help! Help me!
Don't click away, because I need your help in encouraging grandparents to stay mentally active through gaming. Thanks for joining the mission at Gaming for Grandparents. And please let your grandparents know it is free to subscribe. So let's get into this video and see how many grandparents we can help. So welcome to part 2 of Dark City International Intrigue. I got this game from bigfishgames.com, and it is a hidden puzzle adventure game with animation and a bunch of mini puzzles. As this is a story-based game, you might want to watch part 1 before you watch part 2.
Houdini plans to perform his Phoenix stunt on the Statue of Liberty. He's going to put on a show and destroy the statue just like the building. We have to stop him. This is going to be dangerous. We need help. Agatha, please take my car to go after him. Find a way to keep him from performing at the Statue of Liberty until I get help.
This is part 2 of Dark Cities. If you haven't watched part 1, go check that out. But this is where we left off in part 1. And again, I have to hunt around, find objects, make sure that I get everything so that I can move on from this scene to the next scene. So I'm just once again moving my mouse around, just trying to find out what I need to do next. I still have a sparkle there at the bottom corner, so I need to get to that.
Houdini and his accomplice are getting away. Stop! Don't blow up the Statue of Liberty! I have to find a boat to stop them. I can't let them destroy the statue. A port officer can help me find a boat.
Good evening, miss. Liberty Island is a popular destination today because of the magician show. The next shuttle boat should come soon, but it's the last one of the day, so don't miss it. Please excuse me, the international liner...
I'm happy to take you to Liberty Island, but you'll have to wait a bit. Something is wrong with the engine. Well, bring me the tool bag if you'd like to help. It's on that baggage cart with the...
Sorry that I clicked out of the animation too soon, twice in a row. The Phoenix worked well. I have to give credit to Houdini. He played his part to help me. The designer of the Phoenix makes binary performance strength.
Something happened to that boat. It's on fire.
Help! Help me! Thank you. You saved my life. The fire blocked my way to the dock. I tried to get through the flames, but I burned my hands. Please find something to bandage them.
And another little mini puzzle to solve. And a second mini puzzle to solve.
Thank you. That should protect my hands while they heal. I don't know how I'll fix the engine like this, though. I ordered parts for it, but they should have come in long ago. Maybe you can pick them up. Here's the invoice.
Oh my, what happened while I was away? Captain, your hands. We need to get you to the hospital. I can take you.
Do you think you can handle the engine, Agatha? Take the invoice for the parts I ordered. They should have come by now. I owe you for saving me, but if you get her fixed and take her out, do me one favor. Be gentle, eh?
We don't have time to waste, but if you need to retrieve the captain's cargo, you can find it yourself. I'll open the luggage compartment for you.
So the invoice says, consignment note to receive shipment of parts for the repair of the yacht's engines. This next part that we're coming to in this section of the video, or the gameplay even, it's the first time I've ever had one of these hidden object puzzles allow you to get inside any type of vehicle and actually operate it. So I really found this next puzzle that's coming up that I'm not going to fast forward through is actually being able to drive this boat. So it's just really cool. But before we can drive the boat, we have to do a bunch of little mini puzzles of finding different objects and putting different objects together to fix the boat so that we can actually drive it. So I'm fast forwarding through a lot of these little mini puzzles. This one is one of those attached to pipe type mazes. So, but there's like 5 or 6 mini puzzles right in a row. So this puzzle is just all about steering around these obstacles by either clicking the left arrow or the right arrow to avoid hitting any of these items. It took me a minute to figure out what I needed to do. I kept wanting to try and move it over to the right, but I failed to realize I needed to hit the left arrow over on the left side. And then once I figured that out, then I understood the whole concept of how to steer this crazy ship. It's it's a very basic, simple method, but it's different. I haven't seen this before in one of these hidden object games. We have to catch up with magician Harry Houdini and his partner in crime.
It's Houdini and his accomplice. Are they fighting?
Now I see what you're really up to. I won't let you do this. You fool. No one can stop me. And you My plans almost collapsed because of you two. You pay for this.
Oh no! Help!
Are you okay? You're a detective, right? Then I wish to confess. I'll tell you what I know, but please understand that I had no intention of causing this destruction. Someone named HJ contacted me a few months ago and asked me to create and advertise an incredible show. He promised to organize an illusion nobody had seen before. A huge phoenix would appear and vanish throughout New York. I was so inspired that I immersed myself in rehearsals and experiments and put my trust in HJ. Unfortunately, I discovered his destructive plans too late. Don't think that I'm trying to excuse myself. I'm willing to accept my part in this.
Thank you for your help, Detective. I'll settle things with Houdini. He shares some of the responsibility, but I don't believe he meant any harm. He gave us some evidence. His letters from this HJ person. According to these, HJ was supposed to return to Paris after setting fire to the Statue of Liberty. Paris is well out of my jurisdiction, but I know a private investigator there named Julius DuPont that can help you if you show him this letter. Good luck with your investigation, Detective.
So we're finished with New York. Now we're headed to Paris for Detective Dupont. So apparently I can't knock on the door. I actually have to fix his doorbell.
Good evening. I'm sorry, but I can't let you in without a pass. These are uncertain times, and the library has some rare, valuable books. Please come back when you have a pass.
So back to mini puzzles and hidden object games. But we found a note. The store received new forms for passes to the library, but because of the danger of being on the street, the store operates without a salesperson. Leave a fee before buying. I hope for your honesty and take care of yourself during this turbulent times. So we take their bills and steal from them anyway. I don't see that we left them any money this time.
What's that noise?
Get inside. Hurry. Phew. I don't think they spotted us. These attacks are getting worse. Sorry I haven't introduced myself. I'm Detective Julius DuPont, and you must be Agatha. Liz sent a letter. How can I help? Her letter mentioned that you're after someone dangerous. We'll find them, but I'm afraid we won't get anywhere until we do something about these gargoyle attacks. Help me figure out how to stop them, and we can find your criminal. We should start by looking for legends about gargoyles in the library's archives. I've misplaced my pass, but why don't you talk to the guard at the library while I look for it? If you can get him to give you a sample pass, we can make you a real one.
So now we're going to forge a library card. I just need a sample of a pass in order to forge it. I'm pretty sure this was set back in the early 1900s where, stealing was okay as long as you needed it. But in the 21st century, stealing, forging, those are crimes. But basically, I'm going through this dude's house and just rearranging his house and removing things from his house. So he saved my life from the gargoyle, and now we're stealing from him too. And I do get that these items are things that we have to obtain in order to move on to the next scene, but it is kind of funny how when you look at the bigger picture of it's a story, an adventure, you know, we could just keep taking things from people.
Ah, back already? Do you have your pass? I'm sorry, but as I said before, I can't allow anyone to enter without one. You can check the form in the gift shop for a sample pass. Have a good evening.
And now it's time to play more mini puzzles because we still don't have everything we need to clear this scene. I actually like mazes. The mazes of hunting through a cornfield as a human being, no, I wouldn't want those. But now we're back in his apartment and we're gathering things. And this apparently is his case file of different things as well as his case file and on how to make a forgery. Now I have all the parts to be able to forge this library pass so we can go into the library. But hey, don't forget to pick a lock, 'cause that's a good thing to do too. Not. So now we have everything that we needed to create our library pass. And now we can move on to the next scene, which is going to be in the library.
Ah, you have a pass. In that case, welcome to the Paris Library.
Well done. We're inside. Now to find a book about gargoyles. The librarian should be able to help us, but it seems there's no one on duty.
I keep debating do I show you how to solve these puzzles or do I just go on through them and not spoil them for you? Or do I not show you all the animation but show you the puzzles and not spoil the story for you? So I decided for this game I would not spoil the puzzles so you can put them together for the most part yourself.
Monsieur Dupont and I believe the legends have nothing to do with the attacks. There must be a logical explanation for these living statues. Here's the address to my lab. If you can catch one of them, bring it there, and I'll examine it.
That's a wonderful idea, Miss Arno. Your expertise could be just what our investigation needs. Agatha, let's ask around to see if anyone saw where the creature that attacked you was headed. I'll meet you in the square by the library entrance.
So a map is going to pop up. And we're going to have to just kind of follow the clues that we have at each one of these green spots.
This is a great area for a walk. The park is just outside the Louvre. It's too bad the bakery is on the other side of the river, though. I get out less and less often because of the attacks.
It's not the best time for sightseeing, but if you insist, Notre Dame is just around the corner.
The passerby by the river saw that the creature knocked down a fisherman. So we found all the clues at that map. We can move on.
Look, our gargoyle is sitting in that tree. We have to be careful about this. We don't want it to get away, or do something even worse. We could use a gun to fire a net and catch it from a distance. I have one, but the net is torn. Look around for something to fix it. I'll check the car.
So we have a bunch of mini puzzles and a bunch of items that we're going to have to find in order to repair the net. So we will go back and forth, and I'll use the hint button ever so often. And the key to most of these games and mini puzzles and finding things is just to keep looking. This is a mouse-driven game, so all you ever have to do is use your mouse.
You did it. Okay, now fire the net at...
Hurry! I'm glad to be of some help in this investigation, but I broke my magnifying glasses. I need them to conduct a thorough examination. Can you fix them while I start a cursory examination? Detective DuPont can hold the gargoyle for me. Here you go.
So with doing a bunch of different mini games, I was able to fix her magnifying glasses, and now we're going to give them to her. Although I have to say the scale and weight thing messed me up because I didn't know what the objective was. And then it's those books you just move around in order of the picture. And done. Repair the glasses.
Let's see. Interesting. There are screws here. Incredible. It's a bird in disguise. This poor bird. Who could have done something like this? The poor thing's eyes are badly damaged. There's a theory in the scientific community that it is possible to get into living creatures' minds using light flashes to hypnotize them. I wonder if someone is doing that to these birds. It makes me so angry. I've been working on flash technology myself, but just for cameras. I'm actually presenting my latest invention at the exhibition center today. Come to think of it, a few weeks ago, a stranger tried to buy my research. I turned him down and got some threatening letters for my trouble. Here's one of them. Do you think it could be related?
Elaine, your refusal to sell your invention upsets me. I'm afraid I'll have to go to extreme measures. Please don't make me harm you, or you will be very sorry. H.J. I think we will end part 2 here, and we will move on to part 3 next week. If you have not seen part 1, you should be able to click this card right here and it'll take you to that video. I really want to encourage grandparents to stay mentally active through gaming. I want to mentally challenge them with strategy games and task management games and creative games like Minecraft. So if you appreciate my effort in trying to encourage your grandparents to stay mentally young, please let them know about this channel. And let them know it is free to subscribe. There's no cost. And again, thanks for watching Gaming for Grandparents.